lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan léjèèjì gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ́ ń follow wa tẹ́ ń subscribe fún wa gbogbo yín pálábátá ni mo rí lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan gbogbo yín ni mo rí gbogbo yín modern kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń subscribe fún wa gbogbo yín ni mo rí o. Thank you very much. I have a visitor here that want to talk. You are welcome, Oga.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Michael Adipe, and I'm here with my very good friend. He has been a friend. He has been a brother to me. But let's look at the situation of Nigeria. Everybody knows what is going on in Nigeria right now. Let's start. I'm a business person. Let's start with the business axis of Nigeria. It is not an easy thing to do business in Nigeria again. If you are buying, okay, let me take for my own business, for example.
You can speak rather.
I'm into soft drink. Then that was last 2 years when I started this business. A truck of Coca-Cola truck is less than 3 million naira. Presently, as we speak, it's about 11 million naira. Which means an ordinary person cannot do business in Nigeria. What is going on? Me myself, I want Jackpot. Even like Jackpot be the level, but Nigeria has become, there is no more future for the youth. Sorry to say. If you are still out there, still believing in Nigeria, bros, I don't believe there is Nigeria again. There is no Nigeria again. If you are still believing in Nigeria, where we are right now in Ondo State, a bag of rice now is about 60,000 naira. How many persons can afford 60,000? Where a minimum wage in this country is 30,000. So you have to work for 2 months to afford a bag of rice. And our government is telling us there is hope in this country. How can a government, a year that is going to end by next month, and the government is providing supplementary budget about 3 point something trillion that somebody is going to spend in 2 months? By January 2024 budget will start counting. What is the hope of ordinary man in Nigeria? What is the hope of a youth in Nigeria? Sir, even we that are from the eastern part of Nigeria, if you say you want to go and do what we call, you want to go and do apprenticeship, or boy, as we call it, that you want to go and serve somebody, you want to serve your Oga, so that at the end of 3-4 years, your Oga will settle you. If you are going to serve your Oga now, if your Oga should settle you with 3 million, 3 million naira cannot buy you anything in this present Nigeria. If you want to buy, if you are into drink, which is my case study, and you want to buy powerhouse, a pack of powerhouse now, the tray about 24 feet is about 30,000. One is more than 1.5. So what are we saying? In Nigeria, everybody is tired. The government is not helping issue. The state is not helping issue. The local government is not helping issue. And somebody keep on telling us that we are the leaders of tomorrow. Okay, you never tire. Yeah, don't tire. There is no much. See, there is no solution in Nigeria. Nobody. They should stop deceiving us. There is no solution. There is no solution. The people we put there to represent us, they are the ones killing us. As our last 2 months, there was a slogan, let the poor breathe. Nobody is breathing in this country right now. Businesses are going down. People are running away. Guys, people are tired. A country whereby a 1,000, I could remember 2008. Then we are still in Badagry. I was still staying with my uncle then. I could remember my uncle bought a Honda Accord from Seme for 180,000. But with the clearance and everything, he bought that vehicle for what brought it to Nigeria was 250. I could remember they were selling Golf 3, 250. Sir, as we speak right now, I know of a friend that bought Bajaj bike for about 750. For those of persons that are doing higher purchase, they have one of the bike man that carried me the day before yesterday was saying that he's going to pay 950 for a bike. So if somebody is going to collect bike balance higher purchase for 950,000, how do you want him to meet up? How are we going to meet up? And we are still the giant of Africa. I was reading online that why Dangote refinery cannot be in function, that the NNPC are not there is no crude oil to give to the man, that they are still dealing with the oil swap deal or something. And we have a country, we have a nation, and we have people. People are graduating from school every day. I can remember my father telling me that you should go to school, school is good. Because they are on time. Before you finish from school, whether one water corporation, one is waiting for you. Companies will come while you are still in school. The day of convocation, the day of your final exams, when you want to do your graduation, companies are there bidding for students that they want to take. Sir, now nobody is. When was the last time you see that there are some government parastatals in Nigeria? When was the last time you saw their advert on telly or in newspaper? CBN, they don't recruit staffs. There are organizations in Nigeria where they are recruiting. As they are recruiting their people, People are tired. Like, everybody is tired. The mothers in the street are tired. The women in the market are tired. Everybody is tired of Nigeria. Sometimes I wonder, God, is this? Let me not say it's a punishment for bringing us to become part of this nation. We are tired of Nigeria. People are tired. What is the way forward? Is there going to be hope? Is there hope for an ordinary Nigerian man sitting down the street? You cannot start a business with 50,000. There is nothing that is working in this nation right now. So what is the solution? We know the problem. The government have the solution. An ordinary man in Nigeria cannot bring cannot provide a solution that the government will adhere to. Why? Because if you are not up there, so the Nigerian economy, the Nigerian government need to do something. Government need to do something. Who will help us? Because I don't want to say that the present government has failed us, because they are still young. They are still giving a benefit of doubt that things hopefully will go back to normal. For 4 years is far, my brother. 4 years is far. As I'm crying, that I know that is the average Nigerian person lamenting right now. while I was in school, 2014, 2013, in Ogun State, I know we used to buy a bowl of garri for 150 naira. That same rubber pint of garri today in present Nigeria economy is about 1.5. And somebody's minimum wage is 30,000. How is that person going to live? How are we going to live? How are we going to survive in this? Is it a nation? We are National Assembly, somebody is proposing to buy a vehicle for 160 million. And there are people that cannot even see 160 naira to eat. And sometimes, look, sometimes it's not the fault of these persons that we were let to represent us. They didn't put themselves there. It's you and I that will kill our next brother. You will fight your neighbor, you will fight your uncle, you will fight just for a political party that does not know that you exist. All of them inclusive. Look, I'm not trying to tell you PDP, APC, all of them inclusive. These persons are not thinking about you and I. These persons are not thinking about you and I. So the present Nigerian state now is for every man to think for himself. Sometimes I will tell my friends, can they just sell this country? Let's see. When the Puma sell the country, give us the change. Make China Puma. That is the mind of every average Nigerian person. Don't think that one political party is. See, they are all the same. If you are not in the elite, you are not in the elite. These persons, they gather themselves. Is it not in this nation that we are that the president's son is riding with his friend on the presidential jet? Is in Nigeria. That it can only happen in Nigeria. Is it not in this country that we are? A son of a president crashed a motorbike of 20 million naira, and the parent flew him abroad. So Nigeria we are tired. I know, as I'm saying it, you too that is watching me over there, you are tired. We don't have the solution. See, the solution is far. I can see at this point, everything has turned upside down, bros. Whether you believe it or not, that is the simple truth. Nigeria is in a shambles. Nobody, the president, the ministers, does not have the solution of Nigeria. They don't. If they tell you that they do, it's a lie. Because our system has been messed up. Our system is corrupt. If you have a solution to Nigerian problem, you will not see the light of the day. Who will help us? Who will come to our aid? Who is going to come to the aid of an average Nigerian man? Who is going to come to our aid? My brothers and sisters, now the solution for Nigeria is for you to think about yourself and your family. Don't you ever think there is one government anywhere that is thinking about you. Nobody is thinking about you. Sir, nobody is thinking about you. Whether they said you are the leaders of tomorrow, it's the same promises. It's the same promises they will come and give us. If you vote me in, there will be good road. It's like sometimes I wonder why a state governor or a local government chairman will buy a transformer and they said we are inaugurating it and people are happy. Why? See, it's a normal thing that the government is supposed to do. A government construct a road, and by the time they will say come and count your achievement, they will say I built a road. Sir, it is your responsibility. It's just like a father, a man that has family, and anytime he comes up, he said, what is your achievement? I feed my wife, I send my children to school. Sir, that is not an achievement. That is your responsibility. It's just that in Nigeria our leader does not know the difference between responsibility and achievement. It's your responsibility to face the road. It's not an achievement, it's a responsibility. To provide good water and make the people comfortable is not an achievement, it's a responsibility. So by the time we pick our responsibility and turn it to achievement, that's why a governor will come and say that I built a road, they will clap for him. I built a... No, you built hospitals is a responsibility, it's not an achievement. We should not be celebrating you because you took our money to build a road for us. I will not be clapping and saying you done well. You have not done anything. You are supposed to, that is your responsibility. That the children out of school are back to school is your responsibility as a leader, as somebody elected to lead the people. So by the time we begin to pick our responsibility and turn it to achievement, that is what somebody will do, and somebody will construct flyover the whole nation. When they want to do a vote of thanks, they will begin to count how many flyover they know now. Do you think in UK they don't construct new roads? How many times do you see their government coming out to tell you that I constructed the road from Okene to Ibadan? How many of us online, or you have read that the UK government are saying we are constructing a road, a 3-kilometer road? But in Nigeria, that is what we hear every year. Every year. Our budget is all about recurrent expenditures. Why? Because they will do the road, they will tell us they will award the road, and we are happy that a government will come and open a borehole for the people for clean water. No, it's supposed to be a responsibility. They should not be campaigning about this is what we want to. And the thing is, by the time they come, they say this is what we'll do for you, excluding themselves. This is what I will do for you because you need it. Them themselves that is counting what they will do for us. Are they not still living in the same Nigeria? That's why you see when they elect a local government chairman, he runs down to Abuja. They elect a local government councillor, he runs down to Abuja. National Senate rep in Abuja. All of them, sir, look, let me tell you. Anybody you know today that is being elected into an office is back to Abuja. And I want to use this medium to say, our parents, including my last election, including my mom, your parents, they are the cause of our problem. Because of bag of rice, because of 4,000, because of 3,000. Now the one that is annoying is our ruler leaders, our obas, our kings, our igwes. They are our problem. Do you know why? Sir, sorry to say, these are our fathers, but sometimes they missed it. Let's tell them the truth. The truth is this: when they want to start their election of it, is somebody that, a man or a boy or a person in a community that you've known for long has never entered the Oba Palace, but because he has the ambition to advise for an office, he will come to the Oba Palace, and immediately he enters, he will say, my father, I came to greet you, and I came with a car of about 15 million, and he's going home, and he gave the cabinet, he drops 10 million, and he gave over 5 million. Within that visit, he has spent more than 25 million naira. Then after he has done that, after the election, not forgetting that anybody that venture into a business will make profit, whether you like it or not. That is the simple truth. That is the irony behind it. When you are giving the Obas 10 million, buy them cars, when the person in the office is not doing well, the roads are bad, nobody can call him to order, because he has given our ruler fathers, our fathers, our monarchs, they have collected money. You cannot look at him into his face and call this one, come here, what are you doing? Because bribery has entered, directly or indirectly. You have collected money. Because you have collected money, you will not like him to say, Baba, the motor I bought for you, give me back my motor. Can we have a society that is sane of all these things? Can we have people that define the reason why they want to be in it? So that Nigeria, because we are getting from worst to worst. If there is any other English, anything that is worse, if there is any English like Worcester and Worsters, that is where we are headed. That is where we are now. You cannot give your wife, you cannot cook food of 5,000. So my brothers and sisters, I know that the same pain that I'm feeling is the same pain we are going through right now. But till I come your way again, I just want you to know that don't think about Nigeria at large. Think about yourself and your family. Don't think about Nigerian leaders. So the situation is, don't think about, sometimes I used to think about, when I was in higher institution, I used to think about, don't think about, one of our lecturers used to tell us, don't think about what Nigeria has done for you, think about what you do for Nigeria. There is one man that has my respect up to today. Yes, the one that is doing, that have done good to us. Let's be sincere and give them the accolade they deserve. I didn't meet him in person, but he's one man. Yes, later on, he was the minister of power or something, or housing or something, in person of former governor of Lagos State. Her name is Excellency Fashola. In 2000, and I respect him. He's the man that imparted my life. So the one that did well will tell them that you did well. The one that did not do well, okay, will tell you say you don't do well. Then when Fashola was the governor of Lagos State, it was between between 2009, yes, 2008, 2009, I cannot remember the actual year. Then I was still in SS1. Then there is this program Fashola brought to public school. Then, as at that time, we used to close school. Normal closing hour of school was 2 o'clock. Then we go home. But this man came with another idea that I benefited from it, and he helped me in my reading and in everything that I do. That I was able to go to higher institution and read and write today is because of that man. Then he brought a program then, which is then he brought a program. That program was, when we close up, he gave us 4 free textbooks, SS1 to SS3, English, Math, Agric, Biology. It was when you finish a class, you return it and you take the next class. But he introduced another program to us then. Our schools closes by 2 o'clock. But this man introduced 1 hour extra reading. As at that time, the teacher, after that, by the time it's 2 o'clock, 2 to 3, teachers are not expected to enter the class to teach. What you are expected to do as a student there was bring out of the textbooks you have collected, bring out your textbook, sit down and read. The teachers are just to monitor. Nobody will come into the class. The teachers are just to make sure that. Then the first day it was like a jamboree. Everybody brings out your textbooks and start reading. So when we start reading, at the first day we are like, secondary school, but some students were reading. You bring out your textbook and you are there. You put it in front of your desk and you are reading. So after like 3 or 4, the following week, it becomes part of our daily lives, that we know that okay, our school closes by 3. What are we doing? Every 1 hour from my SS1 to SS3, we read 1 hour every day. This man provided us with the textbooks and it made an avenue. And see, to crown it all, after our long vacation, every student is supposed to have a vocational training. That so sorry for the interruption. It's the network. So I was privileged to be the official decorator of Ogun State Institute of Technology for 2017-2018. Both convocation, any program. So these are leaders that have the people at heart. But because of the corrupt system, so Nigeria, this nation has failed my generation. This nation has failed you. This nation has failed, let me not say the unborn generation. There was a time we did history. There was a time they were telling us 1 naira is equal to £1 or more than £1. Let's imagine that in Nigeria more than $1. How many of us will be thinking of Jackpot? That was what, if Nigeria 1 naira is, let's even equal to $1. How many of us will be thinking of running away from Nigeria? How many of us? Nobody will want to go. I was talking to a friend of mine and said, okay, if you want to leave Nigeria now, how much do you think you need? Say if you want to leave Nigeria now, bros, if you want to live with your family, you're looking at 10 to 15 million. And I said, okay, 10 to 15 million. If I now want to change 10 to 15 million naira to dollar, bros, let's take it. That means I have to carry a Ghana must go to bureau the change. And the bureau the change will not give me less than $10,000. That $10,000, you will carry back and go meet bureau the change. And the bureau the change will come give you, the bureau the change will not give you 10,000 naira. That you now put it inside pocket. That you brought 10 million naira with bag. And somebody will now want to change it, that you need dollar now. Somebody will now, I think, okay, if the official dollar is less than, let's say 1,000, let's say, okay, I don't know the actual amount, but I know it's more than 1,000 in the black market. So that means $1,000 is 1 million naira. So you now bring 1 million naira to give to somebody. Somebody will now give you 1,000, like one paper like this. You just count it 1, 2, 3, maybe 1,000, maybe $100. We'll give you 10 pieces. and you put it. Can you put 1 million naira in your pocket right now? No matter how new the money is, you cannot put it in your pocket. That is how Nigeria has become. That is the fate of Nigeria right now. That somebody need about 10 million naira to run. If you have 10 million naira, you be big boy. If you are driving a car of 3 million naira in Nigeria, you be big boy. Now 3 million naira cannot even buy this the small Corolla that is less than 800,000 before 700. This is the nation you and I have found ourselves. And the government is not ready to hear. The nation is not ready to hear. Nobody is ready to hear you, bros. My faith, I used to have faith in this country. In fact, my faith don't run leave me. Nobody. No, see, I'm not an advocate of fraud. Fraud is bad. Fraud is wrong. But the present Nigerian situation is pushing the younger generation to do what? Sir, do you know what it is for somebody to finish from school and you are applying for a job and job nobody's? It's annoying. We have a dream when we are in high institutions. I know I will gather my friends, we'll gather and say, when I finish from school, I will get a job from this. We are having an imagination where we want to be in 4 or 5 years. In that 4 or 5 years, you have not even seen somebody that will check your CV because you don't have anybody. You don't know. You don't have an uncle that knows an uncle that knows an uncle. What? If you don't have somebody up there, nobody is seeing you. If you don't have an uncle that will recommend you, nobody is looking at you. Nobody. We have prayed to God, it looks as if prayers are not working. God is still up there. See, I'm a Christian, like I believe in God. I believe in God. Even the Bible said, ask and it shall be. See, God will not come to Nigeria to come and fix Nigeria. God has given us men that have turned themselves to become evil in order to remain at the top. What is our gain? You want to an elected representative is opening his mouth and said, we need 160 million naira vehicle because our constituency roads are not good. Can you just imagine? Somebody will open his mouth that is in the government to make laws that will fix the roads, and he will open his mouth and tell you, the reason why I cannot do that is because the roads are not good. And that same road that is not good has been awarded thousands of times. He cannot find, like, why do we even need all those vehicles? Are you doing? See, if the government can, if we can even have people, okay, let's remove the benefit they are deriving. And somebody was saying that the best business in Nigeria, the most lucrative business in Nigeria now is to become a politician. And it's true. It's true. If you're a politician now, you're a big boy. If you're a politician now, so they've made Nigeria so uncomfortable for an average person that they now becomes a mini god, and that is what they want. A politician will open his mouth and said, the reason why I need 160 million naira vehicle. Sir, there are people that have not seen 10 naira to eat. Sorry to say, I think the supplementary budget all of us saw. The house of the first lady. needs about, is it 2 point something billion to buy a car. Oga, the old vehicle, okay, for example, they want to buy a car, they want to buy, because I know the president will also buy, which we know that the old ones are not bad. Can they carry the old one that the husband stopped using and give to the wife? Can they just take, like, I tire. The palliative that they said they wanted to, if you look at the sock, error in transmission, my YouTube stopped responding.
Okay.